Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I recently went to Kazakhstan, Almaty. So I want to share my itinerary with you guys. So I think if you guys are visiting this itinerary will be useful. So the main highlight for this trip will be Charyn Canyon, Kolsai and Kaindy Lake, Singing Dews, Altyn Mountain, Shymbulak and Arasan Hot Spring. So it's a 7-day 6-night, so it's just 1 week. Okay. Okay, so day one is gonna be a chill day. So you will fly into Almaty International Airport. So I believe that it's very hard for you to get their currency tenge from your home country. So no worries. You can do a you can withdraw from the ATM here. So there's a max withdrawal of 100k tenge per day. It's more than enough. Actually, Kazakhstan is quite cashless. The only time you need cash is when you are outside of town. Yeah, so for eSIM, I also suggest you can get an online eSIM. It's better and you won't have to queue. So to get to your hotel, you can use a Yandex app Go. Okay. So once you reach your hotel, day one is gonna just be chill. So I think you can go to Almaty. So basically, it's a shopping and a shopping street. You can just chill and get some food and just chill for day one. Okay. Okay, so day two is more of a city tour. So I think these are some of the places that you can go. So first you can go to Green Bazaar. So basically it's a place where I think they sell a lot of food, like wet food or bread or fruits and a lot of stuff. So I think you can just walk around and enjoy the view. So I think one tip is to avoid buying food that is by weight, as seller often ignore your request and scoop more amount for you, which you have to pay for it lah, unless you want to cause a scene. So I suggest you not to buy any food that they sell by kg or weight. Yeah. So after that you can walk to Ascension Cathedral. Yeah, basically I think there's nothing much to do here. You can enter the cathedral. You can just walk around to enjoy the view. After that you can go to Central State Museum of Kazakhstan. You can either walk or you can take a public transport or take a ride. I think this museum you probably take 1 to 2 hours. So I think one thing to note is there's a significant lack of English translation in some of the items in the museum, so you might not fully understand everything. Yeah, then after that you can go to a mall. I think I would suggest you can go to this Dostik Plaza to just chill and see like what the local mall looks like. Yeah, basically you can just chill. And lastly, to end of the day, you can go to Kokto. So basically it's very good for sunset. You can either hike up or you can take a cable car up. That's up to you. So I think it's a great spot for sunset view. It's also geared towards kids as there's a lot of rides at the top of this hill where you can play. I think it's good for kids. If not, you can just go up to enjoy the sunset. So I think day 2 is also quite a chill day. Yeah, so we end day 2 here. Okay, so day 3 will be a day tour to Charyn Canyon, Kolsai Lake and Kaindy Lake. So we signed up for a tour with an agency called Panda Travel. So basically it's a group tour. Yeah. So the tour starts very early at 4:30 a.m. So one thing to note is please bring exact change for activities, because if you don't bring exact change, the operator will often say that they don't have money to pay you back. So I think avoid carrying just large bill. Make sure you have small bills to pay for the activities. Yeah, I think the tour is amazing. So basically you can just follow the tour and explore the whole day. Yeah, so I think you'll end quite late at maybe 9 or 10 p.m. So yeah, I think this should be an easy day since you're following your tour. Okay, so for day 4, also a chill day. Since you ended day 3 quite late, you probably need time to reset and rest. So day 4 is just a chill day. You can go to a Mega Alma-Ata Mall. I think it's one of the biggest mall in Almaty. Yeah, probably you should stock up souvenir and stuff. I think everything you can buy from here. For souvenir, I don't think they produce a lot of local goods, so I think probably get some Eastern Europe kind of souvenir if you want. Yeah, after that you can also go to Botanic Garden. I think there's admission fee that you have to pay, but I think it's okay. Yeah, basically you can just enjoy it. And yeah, so it's a chill day 4. Okay, so for day 5, it will be another day trip out, which is Singing Dunes, Altyn Mountain. And yeah, so I think nothing much to say here also. The tour also start very early, 4:30, and it ends at like I think 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So for me, I booked through Join Me Asia. So it's a 4-person group and it's in a SUV. So I think, yeah, I think it's quite good also. So I think, so it's very cool if you come in the winter lah. So make sure you dress in layer. I think if it's summer, it'll be very hot. So I think pick your poison. Okay, so that's for day 5. Okay, so day 6 will be Shymbulak Mountain Resort. Yeah, so you can spend your whole day here. So how do you travel there? You can take a Yandex to the resort. But when you want to get back to the town, it's very hard to get Yandex. So you either have to take a bus back or you have to pay like extra to get taxi to take you back. So I would suggest you take the bus back. So it's around 200 tenge, so it's quite cheap. Make sure you bring the exact coin. Okay, so what can you do here? Basically, you can do a skiing, glacier walking, and sightseeing with cable car. Yeah, I think you can just spend a whole day here and just chill and enjoy your winter sport. Yeah. Okay, so day 7 will be the last day. Yeah, suggest you go to Arasan. So basically, it's a hike plus hot spring kind of location. So similar to Shymbulak, you can take Yandex to this location, but if you want to go back to town, it's very hard to get Yandex. So I would suggest you have to take a bus back, or you have to pay extra to get taxi back to town. Yeah, so you should bring along your swimsuit if you want to enter the hot spring. It's free, so you can just enter it. Yeah, I think that's the end of the day 7, and you will fly back to your country. Okay, so some must-have app here. So for public transport and food delivery, you can use Yandex Go. So for tour booking, like I mentioned, you can use Join Me Asia, Panda Travel, or any of the other booking tour. So one tip is to book directly with the tour. Don't book through third party, as usually you have to pay extra. So for navigation app, you can use 2GIS. Google Map is not very accurate here. So for translation, you can either use Google Translate or Gemini, but I don't think I faced any issue since most of the staff can speak English. So yeah, enjoy your trip. Thank you.